And Jabez was more honorable than his brethren. And his mother called his name Jabez, saying, because I bear him with sorrow. Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, that thy hand might be with me, that thou wouldest keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me. And God granted him that which he requested. And God granted him that which he requested. And God granted him that which he requested. God will grant you that you have requested. Destiny encounter by force. Destiny encounter by force. No man encounters destiny on a platform of jokes. The fullness of a man's life is always on the platform of brutal decisions. There are so many of us. Our being silent is keeping our generation waiting. Moses spent 40 years in Pharaoh's house. His generation was waiting. Another 40 years in the wilderness. His generation was waiting. Jacob spent 7 years pursuing a wife. His generation was waiting. He spent another 7 years pursuing another one. That was 14 years. Another 6 years serving Laban. 20 years. A generation stood still, waiting for a man to make stones his pillow. Waiting for a man to have an angelic encounter. Waiting for a man to become a nation. The place where we read, the Bible said Jabez. See the way God introduced him. He was more honorable. Though he was stranded, there was honor inside him. He was living in shame, but there was honor inside him. He was living in mockery, but he was carrying honor. What an irony that you are created for honor, and yet you are living a life of shame. You are created for dignity and living a life of mockery. The Bible says, why did that happen? His mother called his name. There was a diversion. I decree upon you tonight, any diversion connected to your foundation, whether something was spoken at birth, or something was spoken as you grew up, or something was spoken in your workplace, or something was spoken in your business premise, or something was spoken as you pursued your education. Today I reverse it. I say I reverse it. What they say you cannot be, you will become it double. What they say you can achieve, you achieve it double. I enter into your family now. I scatter what they did. I uproot what they buried. I uproot what they buried. Surely Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, no divination against Israel. Who is he that saith a thing, and it cometh to pass, when the Lord commanded it not, to subvert a man from his course? The Lord approved not. I prophesy, every diversion, whatever tempered with your rising, your manifestation, today it is reversed. Take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. A man told me, people don't know the power of words. This will shock you. A man who is into gadgets. It's a popular brand. He said, aside the factory, aside all the machines, he said their company has 2 big warehouses. Rooms. He said in one of the rooms, there are some elderly men. Their duty is to meditate. They are just quiet. They meditate. They can tell them what and what not to add in the next brand they are making. He said in another room, there are some elderly men. They bring all the phones in front of them, all the machines in front of them, and those men start talking. Start talking. Start talking. They are speaking to those systems. They mention Africa. They mention Asia. They are mentioning places. So you just wake up as a young man. Something tell you, buy it. Buy it. Buy it. You have one. So say buy it again. You are not aware that something that was spoken is what is controlling you. Something was said. A king in Israel understood these dynamics, and he called a man. He said, Balaam, I see Israel. Israel is rising. If I allow them continue, there will be no limit. So right now, open your mouth. He said, speak and make pronouncement. He saw what Israel was not seeing. That is diversionary. There are people today who are speaking words. 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 That is why you must not joke with words. When people are talking to you and they say words casually that are negative, respond to them. When they say I was joking, say no, I don't joke with that kind of thing. A man was talking to me one day. He said, Apostle, something is happening. Let's say for example, Apostle. Let's say for example, let's say you are poor now. I say I can't be poor. He said no, it's an example. I say I can't be poor even in an example. He said no, I'm giving an example. I say even in your example, somebody come and say for example you are sick. Say I can't be sick. He said I'm making an example. Say even in an example I can't be sick. Let's say for example this bad thing happened. Say not me. Even in an example, there is power. The mother said something. How did Jabez turn his life around? He also said something. If something was said, another thing will be said. When Jesus died, an instruction was given to all the soldiers. They told them 2 words. Make sure that the grave is sealed. Make sure that this doesn't rise. Let his disciples come and say he has risen. Make sure. 2 words from heaven. God dispatched the angels. He said, go down to the earth. Make sure it comes back to life. Are you aware? On Friday, he was down in the grave. And all the demons who were in charge of his body, they were rejoicing. And Satan called. He said, what is happening there? Down in hell. What is happening there? Because when Jesus died, he went to hell. Satan has not gone to hell. Satan will be cast into hell on the last day. So he had to radio the demons in hell. He said, what is happening there? He says, yeah. Forget about what they are saying. He cannot rise. He said, yeah. Good job. Saturday morning, he radioed them. What is happening? They said, we have re-intensified. We have brought millions of devils to keep the body intact. Good job. Saturday evening, he said, forget about this story. We have re-intensified. Good job. So Sunday morning, Satan came up. What is happening there? And the demon said, forget about him. Because wait. His hand is moving. The other hand is moving. The leg is moving. He's alive! He's alive! The Bible says, having blotted the handwriting of the ordinances which are against us. Colossians 2:14 and 15. It took them out of the way, nailing them to the cross, having spoiled principalities and powers. He made an open show of them, triumphing over them in it. When Jabez saw everything about him was upside down, he said, this is not me. The day you wake up is your morning. Morning is not AM. Morning is whenever you wake up. If you choose to wake up in the evening, that is your morning. Anytime you wake up is your morning. Jabez. He cried. The first cry that produces destiny. He said, bless me indeed. Indeed. Blessing is not the name of a sister. Blessing is physical manifestation of God's goodness. Blessing is not just the name of a sister. It is the manifestation of the goodness of God. It's the manifestation of God's grace. Jabez said, bless me indeed. What was he saying? I am tired of looking like blessing. I'm tired of seeing blessing in the dream. I'm tired of people saying, I will be great. I will be this time. Let it happen indeed. Many of you, different prophets have said the same thing over you over and over. But there is no physical manifestation. Bless me indeed. Let me begin to handle that which you have spoken about me. Bless me indeed. Let my life reflect your blessings. A proof of being blessed indeed is that you become a blessing. Genesis chapter 12 and verse 2, you become a blessing. You become a blessing. Bless me indeed. I am tired of looking like it and I don't have it. I'm tired of being around it and I can't touch it. He says, enlarge my coast. The first encounter of destiny, tangibility. Prayers for tangibility. The second is expansion. Enlarge my coast. Enlarge my coast. Some of you are supposed to be in Paris, but you are in Togo. Something has limited you. Some of you are supposed to be doing business in China. From here to China. From China to Taiwan. Taiwan to Japan. Down to Italy. But something has quarantined you. The highest you go to is Cotonou. You come back. The highest you go to is one nation around. You come back. But God is saying, on the left, on the right, in front, behind, you are about to expand. Can I say this to you? Don't give affection to what needs aggression. Don't wait. Don't say what you don't know. Don't be gentle to what needs violence. Are you following me? Don't give affection to what needs aggression. Gentility and timidity. Fear, timidity, gentility and timidity minus brutality and ruggedity is a non-entity in captivity. You must be aggressive. You must be aggressive. Whatever is holding you bound is not gentle. There was war in heaven. If heaven had war, you can declare war on earth. Whatever is holding me and want me to remain small, you will not rest. You know, sometimes they use parable to keep people in bondage. That when you hold what belongs to a child, when your hand is paining you, you will drop it. There are witches that hands don't pain. There are witches that hands don't pain. They can hold it for years. These are witches that are very old and very experienced. Hands don't pain them. These are witches that can attend 5 meetings in one night. In different locations. Their room is an airport. Their room is an airport. Their wardrobe is the immigration office. These are witches that are very crude, very brutal, very experienced. You don't handle them by negotiation. You handle them by aggression. You handle them by violence. Expand. Isaiah 54 verse 3. He said, break forth to the left. Break forth to the right. Wherever you hear me, Africa will be too small for you. I say Africa will be too small for you. America will be too small for you. Europe will be too small for you. Asia will be too small for you. I see expansion. You are expanding. You are expanding. Your marriage is expanding. Your finance is expanding. God's glory on you is expanding. You don't serve a dead God. You serve a mighty God. He's the same yesterday. He's the same today. He's the same forever. When God says yes, no man can say no. When God lifts you up, no man can bring you down. God is on your side. Power is on your side. Glory is on your side. Somebody shout yes. Tell your neighbor, give me space. I want to expand. Say, give me space. I want to expand. Give me space. I want to expand. Hey! Listen. He said, why sit here till we die? Why sit here till we die? To sit is to die. But to take steps is to advance. Expansion. You approach destiny with the prayer of expansion. He said, let your hand be upon me. The hand of God. I know you are educated. I know you are talented. But all this makes for nothing without the hand of God. The hand of God will take you from the smallest to being the greatest. The hand of God will break through the virgin sky and broke into the virgin womb and produce a son and take him to a virgin tomb. Make him ascend to a virgin sky. Ezekiel said in Ezekiel 31 verse 1 and 2, 37 1 and 2. He said the hand of God was upon me and he carried me in the spirit. The assignment of God's hand is to carry people. When God's hand is on you, he carry you. You have been in Togo. There is a hand coming to carry you. You have been in Benin Republic. There's a hand coming to carry you. You have been in Ghana. A hand is coming to carry you. You have been in Burkina Faso. A hand is coming to carry you. I say a hand will carry you. The hand of God will carry you into the place of power, into the place of honor, into the place of rest. The hand of God carry me. 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 I was preaching in a certain African country. There was a photographer. He was taking pictures. There were up to 3 of them. But there was one that I like. When you want to take a picture, he will set the camera. He will do like this. He will take a picture.
So,
there was no picture he took me that I was not laughing. I'm talking to somebody here. It's Apostle. So I started laughing. And so I'm preaching like this. We enter a place, I'll see all of them there, they will start laughing. So it was distracting me. It happened the first session. Happened the evening session. So when I got to the evening session, I started looking for him. From nowhere, just came from behind. The next day morning session, power of God was moving. The hand of God was carrying people. Power picked him. He fell down, his camera break. Throughout, he was very humble. I was looking at him, he was hitting. So I asked them, what happened to that brother? They say his camera broke. So in the evening of it, I took some money. I said, get a camera. I said, what really happened to you? He said, I can't explain. He says, I was holding the camera. As you just said, receive. Everywhere just blank. I wasn't seeing road again. The next when I opened my eye, they have carried me outside. He said, my camera break. I said, sorry. And that passed. I left the country. The next year, I was in that same country. The president of the country said they should tell me to come and have breakfast with him. I finished the session and we drove to the State House. The president said, not here, let's go to the inner room. As we sat down, somebody walked in with a camera and did like this. He said, you remember me? I said, I can't forget. And the president said, do you know him? I said, I saw him last year. He said, wow. He's my chief press secretary. From being a commoner. Do you know where this hand want to carry you to? If you are in this meeting, I declare you a global citizen. I declare you a global. Somebody shout fire, fire, fire. He says, hand of God. Do you know Jabez? In 1 Chronicles 2:55. Jabez prayed till he became the founder of his own city. The Bible said the family of the scribe that dwelt at Jabez founded his own city. His own city. An individual became an institution because of aggression. Founded his own city. Founded his own city. If they can fly, you can fly. But the way we fly is that we are on eagle's wings. We soar like the eagle. Hand of God, carry me. When we start praying, there is someone. People despise you because they feel there is nothing to write home about. Your own family don't believe in you. People feel nothing good can come out of your life. But the hand of God. The hand of God. Listen to me now. When Samuel entered Jesse's house, he took the vial of oil, opened the oil. Eliab came dressed like king. He attempted to pour the oil, but the oil refused to pour. He brought the second. The oil refused to pour. The Bible says 7 men passed by him. The oil refused to pour because the 8th son is coming. The 8th son is coming. The son with a new beginning. The 8th son is coming. The 8th son is coming. The 8th son is coming. There is an oil that will not flow because it's meant to be on your head. The 8th son, the son of God's right hand. The 8th son is coming. Until it comes, I will not pour. The 8th son is coming. That you become a candidate and a carrier of the visible hand of God. Nobody here will end up useless. I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to your future. Whether you like it or not, so long you are here, in body, in person, or watching around the world, hand of God will carry you. He said, keep me from evil. Preservation. Preservation. A prayer of preservation. I have seen great men end up in mockery because of evil. There are 2 elements of evil. Evil day. Evil day is a negative day programmed to produce tears. You are a young lady. You are living your life normal. You went out one day. That's when you met a wrong man. Years of your life wasted because you stumbled into an evil day. You are a young man. Everything you've lost it because you stumbled into an evil day. A man had a son. The Bible says that son came by prophecy. On a certain day, the Bible says he fell on a day. As he went to the farm to reap, the boy shouted, "My head, my head." That was an evil day. There are people that left their house not knowing that there is a programming that they should not return back home. They stumble into a vehicle. I have an accident. A young pastor came to my place. He had opened churches. He had branches. He was on television. He was my son in the Lord. I liked him. In fact, it was not under our ministry, but it was just everything like me. One pastor in one of his branch broke out. So he was very angry. He was going there. He passed by Auchi. And he told me the story. And I asked him, is church your own? The owner of the church is Jesus. If the young man want to carry, let him carry. The owner will come for him. You say, Papa, you don't understand. This boy is saying I can't do anything. I said, of course you can't do anything. Leave him. Let you now.
He said to me, no problem. He said, you remember him? He said he's going to. He said he's going to the hotel. I never knew as he left. He entered his vehicle and they drove. Not up to 1 hour. 1 hour. He drove under a trailer. Died on the spot. Died. He had over 3,000 members. Died. I cried. What happened? That day was an evil day. That day was an evil day. A woman told me, he said she used her retirement to open a farm. People are going there to harvest. I said, leave them. As many as they are, they will run mad. He said, I know, but I want to fight. I said, leave them. On the certain Tuesday, she got about 7 young men with her, and they rode in 2 vehicles. Came down, weapons to fight. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We are not hearing of them again. And we found out ourselves, the boys that went with them, killed. Evil day. Don't allow your emotion give you direction. Avoid being a victim of manipulation. I sat down many years ago inside a car, a public car. I was sitting in front with the driver. As we are driving out of the park, over 30 years ago, a vehicle was coming to the park. And somebody stood in front. Come down, come down. You. I said, me? He said, yes. I turned. I said, me? He said, yes, come down, come down, come down. I said, me? If I didn't know him, we are about moving. So I said, driver, wait. Somebody want to talk to me. He said, if you come down, I'm not waiting for you. And everybody in the park, in the car was saying, if you go, we are not waiting for you. I said, just wait now. Just wait. Let me talk to you. As I came down, I went to the park. I asked people, the car that just came here. They said, are you okay? It's only you people that just left. I said, no. A car came here with people. And they said, are you okay? I said, a car came here, driver. I was looking for a car. Was a driver away, driver. A car. So they came and they heard me. They say I'm mad. That I'm not okay. I said, I saw a car. They said that's how I start. That's how I start. That's how madness starts. I said, I'm not mad. After a while, they asked me, what's your name? I told them. What are you wearing? I told them. Said, oh, it's not mad. By then, the driver had gone. I was feeling bad. I waited. I had to wait again for another car to get filled up. As we drove, about an hour plus, I saw that car I was in tumbled and squeezed. The person that the driver used to replace me that sat on my place died. The driver died. It was the Holy Ghost that brought me out, because that day was an evil day. As you leave your house, every evil day that has been programmed, I deprogram it from your life.
Every evil day that has been programmed, I deprogram it from your family. Every evil day that has been programmed, I deprogram it from your children's life. I say I deprogram it from your children's life. 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 Somebody say evil day. I am not your victim. 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 Somebody say fire, fire, fire. Evil man. Evil day. An evil man. Keep me from evil man. Keep me from evil day. There are people in life that you should not meet. There are people you should not meet. When they enter a life, they scatter it. Evil man. And the problem is, most time you are the one that draw them to yourself. 95% of those fighting you are those you draw to yourself. You are so quick to drawing people to yourself. You know there are some of you, you don't know how to be careful around people. When you are around people, you want to be yourself. But they are just there. Many of the people that you want to sacrifice your life for, even if you die for them, they will say you didn't die on a weekend. No, you didn't die on a weekend. How can somebody die on Monday and they say die for me? That's how wicked the world is. Many years ago, when people call me, I will charge my phone 2 times a day. It will run down. I will pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. I can't sleep. I'm praying for this one. I'm praying for that one. I was becoming older than my age. I said, I can't continue like this. The one that got me angry. One day I finished preaching. A lady called me. He said, Apostle, I was calling you were preaching, you didn't pick my call. I said, but you saw me, you said you saw me preaching. He said, yes, sir. It was an emergency, you would have picked my call. I said, how can I know you are calling? I was preaching. My wife gave birth to her second child. And I was excited. I was going to go and see my wife. And somebody called me that his wife was sick. I said, my wife just gave birth. I'll talk to you later. He said, your wife, leave her with God. God will handle it. Come and pray for my wife. I said, did you hear what I said? My wife just gave birth. They say, you are a man of God. God will do your own.
I said, Bakorata, I rebuke you. That was how I knew. Can I sound a bit selfish? In anything you do in life, think of yourself first. Because you are the only you. Nobody has your interest at heart. The earlier you know, the better for you. A woman plan with another woman and say, let us kill your son today and eat, and tomorrow we eat our son. Both of them were witches. One was a normal witch, and the other one was a Yahoo witch. So even in the witchcraft coven, there is fraud. There is fraud. So one witch joined the other witch, and they ate the child. You say, Apostle, they ate the child. What of their fathers? They ate them first. So that was not their first time. Because when they were gurus in eating, they know the process. This one, they say, let's boil. How did they eat the fathers? They roast. This one, this one, let's boil. Human being, they put human being in the pot. When you see some people behaving abnormal, they are boiling them. People are behaving like people that don't have no sense. Imagine a young man growing up not knowing that his mother was negotiating. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Hand of God, carry me. We are going to pray that prayer like we have never prayed before. You will cry to the God of heaven. Hand of God, carry me. Hand of God, carry me. Hand of God, carry me. Somebody say, hand of God,
Hand of God,
carry me.
carry me.
Open your mouth and fire.
Hand In Jesus' name. Now, we are going to take a prayer. As we take this prayer, there are people here in families, in homes. There are external forces waiting to hear you cry. But the Lord said they will cry your cry. If they expected you to weep, they will cry your cry. We're going to say every evil day programmed into my life, I deprogram it. Let me tell you something. A coven is a gathering of 13 people. I mean, a witchcraft coven. Those who are witches here know what I'm saying. 6 male, 6 female. And the boss. The boss could be a man or a woman. When an issue is brought up, they debate it. And you must bring reasons why you want them to do that thing to that person. And when they agree, they now tie the negative event to a date. That we have heard you in October 12, November this, December that, and she shall be going out, this and this. That is called an evil day. So you see a young destiny growing up. Enter the demonically programmed vehicle and is cut short in the prime of his life. I deprogram it.
Every evil day. As we take this prayer, power will come upon people.
Every
evil day.
Every evil day.
Programmed into my life.
Programmed into my life.
I deprogram it by fire.
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 Thank you so much for listening to the end. I pray that whatever that you have listened today, you are not going just to keep it, but you're going to do what God has told you through this message. And please kindly, if you're new here or you are not, you have not subscribed, kindly just click on the red button below the video and subscribe to this my channel. And also you can share this video with someone else. Thank you so much and see you in my next video. Bye.